Hi, I'm Emily of Emily's Line Fitness, and welcome to this total body strength workout with weights, leg focus. So today's routine, we are going to work the entire body using those heavy weights, but we're going to add a little extra emphasis on the lower body. For the routine, you need some weights, of course. So I have a light, a medium, and a heavy set. And then I also have a mat or some sort of soft surface, basically somewhere where you feel comfortable moving. And before we get into the warm-up, I'll tell you a little bit about the structure of the workout. So of course, we're gonna start off with our warm-up. From there, we're going to have 5 circuits. Each of those circuits is going to focus on one core exercise that we're going to repeat. The first time is going to be a leg-oriented move. The second time we go through it, we're going to have the leg component with an upper body component. And then the third is we'll have some sort of burnout. We're going to do each circuit 2 times through, and then we sign off on that circuit and we move on to the next. All right, so we have our weights, we have our mat, I have some water as well, and we'll go ahead and get started nice and simply with some knee hugs. Standing in the center of your mat, you're gonna pull one knee into your chest, give it a nice hug, and then step it down. Second knee, step it down. Lengthening out the glutes here a little bit, getting those hip flexors nice and warm. Working on your balance first thing. Good. All right, give me one more each leg. From there, we're gonna go for some butt kicks. So I'm gonna take my hands to my butt and I'm gonna try to touch my heels towards my hands. Lengthening out here the quads, tops of the thighs, getting those knees nice and warm. Good, let's go final 4, 3, 2, 1. Now widen your legs a little bit wider than your hips, and we're gonna take it to a squat. Bending your knees, send your hips back, stand, and then lift up onto those tippy toes. We go squat and calf raise. Squat, calf raise. There we are. As you get a little bit warmer, maybe you're able to drop a little bit lower in those squats. Last 5, last 4, last 3, 2, hold it in your squat for me for just a moment. Shift your weight more into your heels and give me tiny flutters of the knees out. For 8. Good, 6. Last 5. Oh yeah, I feel the burn. Last 4. 3, 2, 1. You can press through your heels. Come all the way up to stand. We'll go to one side of the mat. You're gonna roll down. Walk out, find your plank, and then step your right hand outside of your right foot outside of your right hand, step it in, left foot outside of your left hand, step it in, and then walk back. So we walk out, little Spider-Man step in, right hand outside, or right foot outside right hand, left foot outside left hand, walking it up. Let's do one more. Rolling it down, a little bit different. You're gonna step your right foot outside your right hand, hold it there, give me a nice big twist. Right hand to the mat, step your left foot outside your left hand, lengthen your left arm up. Take your hand back down, and now walk your left foot into the center between your 2 hands, hop your back foot in about halfway, and we're gonna come up and find a lunge position. Good, from there, we just lunge and stand. For 5, last 4, last 3, 2 more, 2, last 1, standing up, switching it out, right foot forward, left foot back, we go down and up, down and up, 5 more, for 5, last 4, last 3, keep going, 2, last 1, finally turn towards me, bring your legs together, and we're gonna take it into a big side lunge. So left leg steps out, we lower, and stand for 5. Good. 4, reaching your hips back. Last 3, then we'll take it to the other side. 2, last 1, and now we take it to the other side. Down and up. For 4, good, 3, last 2, last 1. All right, how are we feeling? I hope you're feeling warm. We are going to get into that first circuit, which is going to be all about squats. Grab one heavy weight, and we're going to take it into a goblet squat. So I've got my heavy weight here. We are going to start off with a staggered goblet squat. So Lengthen, or not lengthen, widen your legs a little bit wider than hip width, and then lift your right heel to shift more weight into that left heel. And then we'll rack our weight at our chest. For a goblet squat, you're gonna bend both of your knees, send your hips back and down, and then press through your left heel, come all the way up to stand. We're gonna work for 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and then I'll show you that second move in the break. We go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 40 seconds of a staggered goblet squat. Down and up, down and up. Very nice. All right, now you can take it a little bit slower here. I feel pretty good, so I'm gonna keep it at the same pace. Really stretching those hips back behind you. If this weight feels a little bit too easy, you can always take 2 weights to either side, more suitcase style. You got 15 seconds. Oh yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come up to stand. All right, up next, we're gonna grab 2 weights. I'm gonna go for my mediums, and we're gonna go for a squat with an alternating bicep curl. So you're gonna take 1 weight to the shoulder, 1 arm down at your side. We squat, and then stand, switch. So this is where we get those arms involved, all right? We're gonna go in 4, in 3, 2, 40 seconds on. Squat, stand, switch. Squat, stand, switch. Now, when you go for that bicep curl, we're looking for control. So I don't want you to swing the weights. We're lowering, lifting, and then it's a nice controlled switch of the weights without the rest of the torso shifting. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, final exercise in this circuit 1 is I'm gonna go weightless here. We're gonna hold a squat, nice and low, and you're gonna step your feet out, out, in, out, out, in. All right, we're gonna take off in just 5 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, find your squat, out, out, in. Now, if you like this, you can stay here. If you wanna increase the intensity, we're gonna take it to a little hop in and out. There's not gonna be a ton of cardio in this routine. And so if you're looking for a little bit of cardio, we can find it in these little moments here. But again, if you don't wanna hop, you can just walk the feet in and out. There we go, less than 10. Last 5, last 4, last 3, 2, and stand. Grab some water if you need, and then we'll go for that round 2 of circuit 1. We have staggered goblet squat. I'm going 1 heavy weight. All right, legs a little bit wider than hip width apart. Shift your weight into your right heel. Pop your left heel up. We go in 3, 2, here we go. Down. It's a little tougher when you get that heart rate up. 40 seconds. Oh yeah. This is also a nice exercise for your abdominals with that uneven load. You want to hold your abdominals in. Think in and up. 10 seconds. We're looking good. My left leg is shaking. I don't know if you can see. 5, last 4, last 3, 2, 1. Ooh, all right, 20 seconds to recover. Grab those 2 weights for our alternating bicep curl with a squat. We go in 10 seconds. Doesn't matter which one you start with because we're gonna alternate. 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. and switch. Down, up, and switch. And remember, we're only doing each circuit 2 rounds. So that means after this circuit, you are done with squats for the most part. 20 seconds. Not quite done with biceps, I can tell you that. I'll give you that little preview. 10 seconds. You're looking good, keep working with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go weightless. If you want, you can always hold a weight for that walking squat or those squat hops. We're gonna take off in 12 seconds. Remember, we hop the legs out and in. You go cardio with me, or you go just walking if you wanna keep that heart rate a little bit lower. 3, 2, find your squat, 40 seconds. There we go. There we are. All right, just a little reminder. If you're going for that walking squat, you wanna stay low the whole time. We're trying to build that time under tension, which means, unfortunately, you don't get to stand up. All right. 10 seconds, and then we're gonna get into that circuit 2. You got some lunges on deck, everybody. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. All right, circuit 1, goodbye. Circuit 2, hello. Let's get into some lunges. For your first exercise in lunges, we have a 1.5 lunge. I'm gonna grab my medium weights. So 1.5 lunge, what does that mean? We'll start right leg forward, left leg back. You're gonna find your lunge, right? Left knee under hip, right knee over ankle. You come up halfway, down all the way, and then you come up to stand. Yeah, we're gonna take off in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Down all the way, up halfway, down all the way, stand up in that split stance. Down. So you'll see with this workout today, we're going unilateral and then bilateral, which means we're focusing on one side and then we'll focus on both legs. 10 seconds, get a little lower if you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, we're gonna keep both of the weights. We have a step back lunge. The leg that's back, that same arm, is gonna curl, press, and then you're gonna come up to stand. All right, we go in 5. We're stepping back first with the right leg. 3, 2, step back, right leg, curl the right arm, press, bend, lengthen, stand, switch. That's a mouthful. There we go. Now you want to pick a weight that you can take overhead. So if things feel a little bit too heavy, feel free to lighten it up. Oh, nice. 15 seconds. Looking good. Less than 10. Last 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, final exercise. I'm gonna keep one weight and I'm gonna rack it on my back. So elbows are pointing forward. I'm holding onto that weight. You'll see this a little bit later. Open your legs nice and wide. Meet me in a sumo squat. 3, 2, hold it down. We're already in that final move for this circuit 2. So we're in the sumo. You're gonna rotate towards the left, find a lunge. Open up sumo, rotate to the right, find your lunge. We're there, we're in it. So that was a little bit of a jump scare. I'll give you more time to prepare. Round 2, I promise. 20 seconds. Wow, I feel my legs. Oh my gosh. Talk about a leg day. Whew. Or talk about a leg focus, I should say. 3, 2, and 1. Holy moly. Okay, we're gonna go for that second side now. So we have our 1.5 lunge. This time, you're gonna have your left leg forward and your right leg back. Left leg forward, right leg back. We're gonna take it in 5. In 4, 3, 2, here we go. Down, up, down, stand into split. Down, down. Now, remember when you lunge, you want your front knee over your ankle, so the weight is a little bit more rooted into your heel, and your back knee underneath your hip. I would say I often see people take too big of a step forward, or rather step backwards. It's not that big of a step for that back knee to be right underneath your back hip. 10 seconds. 5, I don't know if you can hear, the kids just got out on recess in our neighborhood. 3, 2, 1, stand. Whew. All right, we're gonna grab those weights again in just a moment. We're going for our step back lunge, curl, press. 10 seconds, here we go. I'm gonna make sure I've got plenty of space, good. 3, 2, 1. I step back left, curl, press, and stand. I step back right, curl, press, and stand. So you got lots of time at the bottom of the lunge to just let those legs work. And then we're adding in the shoulders and the biceps. Total body, right? Total body leg focus. This is a move that demonstrates it perfectly. 10 seconds. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take that one weight, rack it on your back. We're gonna take off in 10 seconds. We have our sumo squat to lunge. 4, this is it for circuit 2. 3, 2, 1, come on down. All right, we rotate. Center, rotate. Now, if this bothers your knees, to pivot, you can just hold the sumo and give me little pulses. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we're just on circuit 2, everybody. How are we feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. A little nervous, to be completely honest. My legs are practically dead. 10 seconds. Oh. It's all right, deadlifts are next. Deadlifts are great. 3, what a fun exercise. 2, and 1. Stand up. This is a great moment to grab some water. I'm gonna do the same, and then we'll get into our deadlifts. All right, so deadlifts, working the booty, working the hamstrings, working the back as well. We are going to grab some heavy weights here, right? It's a deadlift, you can handle it. I'm going for those heavy weights. Staggered deadlift. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to bring my feet together, turn my right foot out, bring the heel in line with the toes, and then pop the heel. Most of the weight is gonna be in your left leg, right heel stays popped. We hinge forward, soften the left knee, press through that left heel, come up to stand. We go in 3, 2, 1, 40 seconds, stagger deadlift. Hinge, 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 press through that left heel, come up to stand. And I have to be honest with you, before I start to move back upward, I really think of pressing that heel into the floor. That helps me get my butt from the very start. 13 seconds. Good, root down through all 10 toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm gonna go a little bit lighter for this next exercise. We're incorporating the upper body. We have a row, we have a deadlift to an upright row. So that was why we're going a little bit lighter for the shoulders and back. Feet are hip width apart parallel. We go in 3, in 2, and 1. Soften your knees. We go for deadlift. We stand up, pull those elbows apart, and lower. Hinge, stand, pull, lower. Good. Hinge, stand, pull, lower. I'll turn to the side just so you can see. Down, up. That spine is nice and long. In this position, it maybe has an appearance of like a flat back. If it helps you to think flat back, go for it. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, final exercise for this circuit 3 is going to be a wide-legged deadlift. So I'm gonna keep those same weights because wide leg is a little bit harder for me. You open your legs much wider than your hips here. Turn your inner thighs forward a little bit, so toes are pointing out. You're gonna hinge, hinge, hinge. I still have that flat back. I try to touch my weights to the floor. If I can't, no big deal. And then I press through my heels, I come up to stand. We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Hinge. Soften your knees a little bit here and stand. You can turn your knees, or excuse me, you can turn your toes out or have them forward, whatever feels more comfortable. For me, it's kind of like a mix. Good. And what you can notice here is if one weight is way closer to the floor, it means you're rotating your torso. You want those weights to be at the same level the whole time. 10 seconds. Oh yeah, feel that butt. Last 4, last 3, last 2, and 1. All right, I'm going for those heavier weights for that first exercise, staggered deadlift. Grab your weights. You got 20 seconds. Don't worry, not too rushed here. We start off feet together. Turn your left toes out. Swing that heel to be in line with your left toes, and then pop the heel up. Roll your shoulders back, puff up your chest. We go in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soften your right knee, hinge, hinge, hinge. Press through that right heel. Slowly come up to stand. Very nice. Oh yeah, 20 seconds. Lengthening the backs of the legs. Also feeling it in the back for sure, feeling in the upper body. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh man. All right, I'm switching for my lighter weight, so medium set. We're gonna go for that deadlift, stand, upright row. You got 10 seconds, and then we take off. You can also alternate the upright row if it feels a little bit heavy, that's fine with me. We go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Unlock your knees. Hinge, 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 find that deadlift. Long spine. Come up to stand, lift your elbows out to the side, and lower. It's kind of like you're putting on a pair of, pants with suspenders, okay? You feel me? You go down, let's see if I can explain it. You're pulling up your pants, and then you're putting on those suspenders. 13 seconds. Pull up those pants, pull up your suspenders. Or maybe overalls, maybe that's better. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm staying light. I'm staying with these weights here that I have for our wide-legged deadlift. This is our grand finale of deadlift circuit. You got 7 seconds. We're grabbing those weights in 5, in 4, grab them, 3, 2, here we go, legs wider than hips. Hinge, 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 hinge. Press through the heels to stand. You can also think of pressing your heels away from one another. It's gonna help get a little bit more glute activation. Oh, yeah. If you feel this in your back a lot, it is a back exercise, right? We're loading your back, so it makes sense that you feel it a little, but if you're like, whoa, this is way too intense for my back, what I would recommend is lightening your load significantly, maybe just doing this body weight only. 5, working on this patterning. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and drop those weights. Again, grab some water if you need. Circuit 3, goodbye. Circuit 4, welcome. We are focusing on side movements. For your first exercise, we are going to go for a side squat. Squat just means we're gonna keep the feet planted. We'll bend the left knee. You're gonna go for a side squat and then come up to stand. Simple. We love it. We're gonna go in 10 seconds. Grab your weights. I'm going one heavy. It's gonna be my right hand because my left leg is gonna be the focus for now. Widen those legs. We go in 3, 2, here we go. Bend your left knee, press through your left heel, come up to stand. Bend your left knee. Remember, first exercise is always gonna be unilateral, focusing on one side. Down, and up, down, and up. Now, if I wanted to, I could have taken 2 weights, one in each hand. When I'm working out on my own, that would probably be what I would do. But because I'm so chatty when I'm teaching, I can only do 1 weight. That's fine. 10 seconds. Ugh. It's nice, actually. It gives me a chance to really work on my form without being so overwhelmed by the weight. 3, 2, and 1. All right, next move I'm really excited about. I'm gonna go for my medium weight. We're gonna rack it up behind our back once again. So it's just resting on the tops of my shoulders. Now this time, a little bit different. You're gonna take a big step out with your left leg. You're gonna go for that side lunge, stand, and then extend your arms overhead, tricep extension, and lower. For this round, we're gonna stay on just the left side for space purposes. 10 seconds. I'm gonna give you some extra time. Let's just take it. 10 seconds, we go. 5, we step out to the left. 4, 3, 2, step out to the left, stand, and then extend your arms overhead, bend. Now, I'm gonna say it, this is not one to rush through because, my dear, I do not want to hit your head with the weight. I don't want to hit my own head with my own weight. 15 seconds. Oh, I love it. Getting those triceps. We've hit shoulders, we've hit biceps, we've hit triceps. We're gonna hit the back in the next one. 3, 2, and release. All right, final exercise of this circuit 4. We are going to go for a side lunge, alternating sides, and we're gonna add a weight pass. So what it's gonna look like is I side bend to the right, weight in the left hand. Side bend to the left, weight in the right hand. All right, we go. In 3, 2, find the side lunge, weight in the left hand, and switch, and switch, and switch. If the weight pass makes you nervous, you don't need to worry about it. You can also just hold the weight with both hands. That's fine. I like the weight pass. Distracts me. Reminds me of speed skating. A little Apollo Ono moment here. 20 seconds. It's probably more famous speed skaters by now, but Apollo Ono was the one of my generation. Dancing with the Stars, etc. That's what I know him from. We go in 4, 3, 2, 1, ooh, and release. All right, round 2, let's do it. I'm gonna go one heavy weight. We're gonna step out to the right this time. 10 seconds, then we're there. Stepping out with that right leg. In 5, weight in the left hand. 3, 2, bend your right knee, come up to stand. Now I know I said step out. This one is the squat, so it means your legs are staying planted. We'll step out for the next one. Down and up. Oh yeah. This one as well, I think of pushing my feet away from each other, like I want to rip my mat in half. That helps me get my butt. This just helps me emphasize my butt. Oh, I would inhale as you go down, exhale to come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm gonna switch for this heavy weight, rather, for a lighter weight. I rack it behind my back. We step out this time with the right foot, and then we go for that tricep extension. We go in 5. In 3, 2. Here we go. Stand, extend. Step out. Stand, extend. Really nice. Hugging the elbows in towards each other here. Right, I don't want this. That's crazy. No, we want elbows forward. Oh man, nothing like a strength workout. 10 seconds. Nothing like a spring strength workout, right? Maybe you're even able to do this outside. You're finally in your garage. Finally got blue skies like us. 3, 2, 1. We are gonna finish off our circuit 4, which means, hello, we only have one more circuit after this. We're basically done. We're gonna go for that switch with the weight pass in 10 seconds, right? Switch, Apollo Ono moment, yes. In 4, 3, 2, get down. We switch, we switch, we switch. All right, so this is circuit 4. Hello and goodbye to circuit 4. We're getting in, to circuit 5. Circuit 5, it's gonna be all about that chest and back, all about that booty. We're hitting the mat for bridges. Your last circuit here, coming up in just 10 seconds. If you can get a little bit lower, try. For a 5, we're hitting the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm grabbing one heavy weight. 1 is all you need. First exercise, we're going for a single leg bridge. You do not need to use a weight for the bridge if you don't want to. I'm going to. We're gonna rack the weight on our hips. Let's start right leg down, left knee lifted. We lift the hips up, and then we slowly lower back down. All right, we're gonna take off in 5, in 4, 3, 2, here we go. Lift, lower, lift, lower. You can also do it with your left heel on the ground if you want a little bit of stability, support, or we can go fully single leg. Weight or no weight, up to you. 20 seconds. Oh yeah, my right butt cheek is vibrating every time I come up. 10 seconds. And then we are on to that move number 2. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, move number 2, make sure you have some space behind you. I'm just gonna scooch forward a little bit. We have a glute bridge with a chest press to an overhead reach. What that looks like is I'm gonna take my weight in my left hand. We're gonna go for a chest press. Lift the hips, lift your arm overhead. Reach your arms towards the wall behind you, come back up, and then lower the hips back down. We go in 3, 2, here we go. Chest press, hips lift. Arms go overhead, arms go towards the ceiling. Lower the hips, chest press, keeping the weight always in that left side. Nice. All right. Could be I'm going out of the frame a little bit here just to have space. Don't worry, I'm with you. 15 seconds. Oh yeah. 10 seconds left. Shoulders away from the ears as you go for that overhead pull. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, all right. Last exercise is just going to be a bridge hold. You can do single leg or double leg. I'm gonna go weightless, single leg. We go in 8 seconds. Good. 4, 3, 2, single leg. All my weight is in that right leg, left leg lifted. You can reach your arms up to the ceiling here. Try to get those hips on one level. Good, lift those hips up nice and high. Curl your tailbone towards the backs of your thighs. Keep holding. All right, so round 1, almost done of that last circuit. We're gonna hit that round 2, and then you are out of here. We go glute bridge, single-sided with the weight. This time the left leg is gonna drive that energy. 10 seconds. Keep holding, you got this. For 5, for 4, for 3, 2, lower the hips down. All right, round 1 done. Round 2, grab the weight if you used it. Yes, I went heavy, I think, yes. 10 seconds. We're gonna go for a single-legged glute bridge up and down on the left side, or if you prefer, you can do double leg. We go in 3, in 2, 1, here we are. Anyway, yes, so I was saying earlier, spring strength training. Spring training is a thing, right? I think that's like a baseball thing. Yes, I'm sure you're yelling at the YouTube channel right now. Yes, spring training is a baseball thing. I think in spring it's also, you get a lot of ads and, you know, content talking about like summer body, etc., which is obviously ridiculous. You just need to have a body and be in the summer to have a summer body. Nevertheless, summer means, you know, outside time. You want to be energetic all day. We got to work those muscles. 3, 2, release. All right, I'm going to flip around. Weight is going to be in my right hand. Chest press, overhead pull with a bridge. 10 seconds. You know, for hibernating in the winter, you don't need quite as much energy because you're probably not doing as much. But summer, we're getting out there, which means spring, we got to prepare ourselves. 3, 2, here we go. Chest press, overhead pull. I didn't really think about it, but it's fine, we're good. All right, lower and lift. Good, I'm just bonking my weight a little bit because I have the weights right behind me, that's fine. Don't worry. Down, up. For me, summer means hiking. So it means I definitely need to be strengthening those legs, for sure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, drop the weight. Last exercise of this entire workout. You have made it. We are going for a single leg bridge hold or a double leg bridge hold. You can do weights, no weights. I'm going body weight only because that's what I'm liking. We go in 5, in 4. We do this, then we stretch, everybody. 3, 2, plug that right foot to the floor, lift your hips up, hold. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Okay, now I'm noticing I'm doing the same side again, so I'm just gonna gently switch. It's okay, I noticed in time. 20 seconds left. Keep lifting those hips. Yes, now I'm getting a good vibration going in that left butt cheek. Here we are. Keep holding for 10. Ooh, lift those hips up higher. Maybe you reach your arms to the ceiling because you like a challenge. We've got 5. Last 4. Last 3, 2. Lower the right foot down. Lower your hips down. Wow, wow. We have made it. What a wonderful feeling. Staying on the mat here to stretch. Take your right foot, cross it over your left knee, reach for the back of that left thigh, and pull the thigh towards your chest. You can stay here, or you can take your right hand and push your right knee out as you pull your left thigh towards you, like cranking that right knee a little bit to the side to get more of a stretch in the right hip. Oh, I love it. I'm laying here looking out the window at blue skies. It's incredible. What a mood booster. Switching sides. See, we need winter so that we have the mood boost of spring and summer, so we have the energy. If it was just like good weather all the time, I don't think I would be able to maintain the same energy level. I don't know how people do it. If you live in like California or Florida, for example, which is where I'm from, so honestly, I should be better at this. But no, I like a hibernating winter and an active spring and summer. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go for a quad stretch to finish it off. If you need a little extra cushioning for your knees, go ahead and grab it. Step your right foot forward, reach for your right foot forward, left foot back. And we're gonna grab onto that left foot and pull the heel towards the butt to release your left hip flexors and left quad. It's the top of that back thigh. Good. Now you don't want to sink into it too much. I see a lot of like pushing or just relaxing down into the ligaments. You want to keep some support here. So keep pulling your hips up to the ceiling as you curl your tailbone to the back of that left thigh. Switching sides, taking your left foot forward now. We'll reach for the right foot, right heel to booty. And again, I'm not sinking forward. I'm maintaining some integrity here. Right knee is still underneath my right hip. Inhale here. Exhale, you can release that right foot down, tuck your right toes under, and now lift up to stand. Give yourself a huge round of applause. What a total body workout. Leg focus, we got in some arms, we hit it all. I hope you are feeling super energized. If you want to add on a little extra something, I'll go ahead and link you to a quick ab workout so you can get some bonus for your core. If this is it for you, it's definitely going to be it for me. Then I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or a wonderful rest of your evening. And as always, I cannot wait to meet you on the mat next time.